What is going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. We have a couple things that we gotta get done on the Matrix today. Not very hard things to do, but a couple things that are just gonna make the driving experience a little bit better. Let's get the intro started. Yes, sir.
Search everywhere.
Alright, y'all. Damn, look at all snow covered. This thing looks sick. There's this issue I've been having with the Matrix where for some reason the clutch pedal switch, or the clutch pedal itself, when I go to turn it on, needs to be fully depressed. So usually if you depress it about that much, right, it's in, it won't click over. But then when you press it all the way in, like I'm giving it the beans, the juice, the sauce, it finally turns over. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to go underneath there. I'm gonna try to wiggle off the clutch pedal switch, and I'm going to zip tie it together so that, and put it back on, so literally the car will just start without me having to press the clutch pedal. Because one, it's going to make driving this so much easier and so much faster to turn the car on, but two, it'll make it more like a Japanese variant, because with Japanese cars you just have to turn the key and it turns right on. In this video I'm actually going to be installing some LED lights that we got from Oxido. I've had them before Christmas, but things never lined up for me to install them and to show you guys how to install them correctly, because I believe it's turn signal lights, headlights, LED, fog lights. So we're gonna go ahead and check out all I got. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So let's get it done. First things first, let's do the clutch pedal switch. Let's get it. All right, so we just got done finishing the switch pedal. I wouldn't call it a modification, but we finished it up. I have it nice and tucked back here, so I just zip tied the switch down completely and depressed it, so the car knows that the clutch pedal is depressed, and it only is on startup. You can drive the car just fine regularly. That's what one of my worries was. As soon as I started the car, I was worried that it wouldn't be able to go into gear, because the car was like, wait, your clutch pedal's all the way down, like you can't drive this. I can definitely get into reverse. There we go. And you can back up just fine. And then going into first gear, you can go into first as well. So you can still drive with this, with the clutch pedal switch depressed all the way. The only difference is that the car basically just turns on every single time without no clutch, and it starts up every time. And it's gonna save me because, as you can see, it snowed, and the snow season is upon us here in northern Nevada. What I'm going to do while installing these lights is I'm going to install them on one side and not the other, so just so that you can see the light output. It's going to be kind of weird for me to drive like that, but let's go ahead and install those real quick, because yeah, I'm in dire need of some upgrades. This is the only car I have that doesn't have LEDs in it, and I've definitely felt the effects when I'm driving because I really can't see anything. So let's go ahead and get those in. So we have some goodies from Oxido. We have their LED lights, their turn signals, I believe, their reverse lights, and their fog lights. So right up here, it's gonna be your brake light. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out real quick. You can already see that there's a lot of burning, which what that indicates is that on this side it was getting very, very hot. And these actually were about to go. I don't know if you can see in there, but one of the elements is actually starting to peel off, and I don't know how much longer those brake lights would have lasted. So now we're gonna go ahead and put the new one in. And before you put anything back in, always test it just to make sure. So what we're gonna go ahead and do now is I'm gonna have you guys stay here. I think you guys must have saw it turn on, because I definitely saw the back get a lot brighter. So we're gonna go ahead and just reinstall this real quick. Yeah, there's a triangle. That's crazy. That's wild. It's like a little rotary in there. That's cool. All right, so we're gonna do the other one. Oh, hey, look, got extra oil. This car just keeps on giving. Same thing with this one, dude. It's like the bulb just decided it wanted to burn itself. Like what the hell? And then let's test it again. So y'all make sure you keep an eye on that. Did it go? Did it go? I'm gonna trust your word for it, and I'm gonna say it went. So we're gonna go ahead and put it back in. One thing I will recommend is for you guys to keep the old bulbs just in case. Not saying that the LEDs are ever gonna go out, but if they do short or something happens, at least you can put bulbs in so that you don't get like pulled over, or you don't have working lights, because obviously that's bad. You don't want to be driving with that, and that is a very quick way of getting pulled over. And I want to say that switching to LEDs is probably one of the easiest and best things to do. Oh, I totally forgot that I had these hood struts. I was like, damn, I don't have enough hands to be able to get the hood lift prop up, and then I remembered I got the hood struts. So hey, they're coming in clutch. At least I picked the side that doesn't have the battery, so it's gonna be a little bit easier to lights out and put the new ones in, because that I don't want to mess with all of that. So we have all of the lights unboxed. This one is the one I'm most excited about. It's their Oxido's Y19 series LED. So it has a little igniter on it, and then it also comes with, I believe, some O-rings for the center if you need to use them, and then zip ties, as well as a pad to stick this wherever you may need to stick it, as you know, you have a little bit more wire off of these. So I wanted to get these because they, well, I wanted to see the difference between these two, because they had a headlight series that was similar to this, but I wanted to basically see what the difference was. Plus this the Y19 series they just came out with, and it's like the top of the line bulb, so just wanted to give a little bit of a try and see what this was all about. And then fog lights, we have this this one is their top of the line fog light. I believe they only sell one fog light series on their website for the, I believe it's a 9006. I went with a white 6500K on these, just because obviously we have the overlays, so we don't need a golden yellow. I was thinking about getting the golden yellow. I just didn't really want to be unhappy with if the output of the bulb wasn't satisfactory. I do know that on the RAV4, which I'll link that video at the end of this video so that you guys can see what their Oxido's yellow, I believe it's a 3000 Kelvin color is, because it's a very nice bright, super bright yellow. But I just wanted a nice like white. I think this is a super white. It's a 6500 Kelvin fog light bulb. I just wanted to see what the difference was, because obviously you don't want to do yellow overlays with yellow bulbs. And also I could have just done yellow and just kept the fog lights clear, but I wanted to see the difference, because for me, being able to know the comparisons and know the differences and then tell you guys, you know, said differences is kind of what I aspire to do, because it gives you guys more information and then I learn as well. So this is all learning for me. I love doing little comparisons to see what works when and how all of that goes. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to install the turn signal first on the passenger side, then the headlight, then the fog light, and then later on tonight when the sun goes down you can actually see it, I'll do a comparison, just because obviously it's light out, you aren't going to be able to see. Let's stop talking story, let's get right to it. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and I think we're gonna start with the turn signal, because that one seems like the hardest one to get to. Oh, did we get it? Yep, we did. There we go, and there we go. Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, look at that. That looks so good, so much more bright. Alright, so let's go ahead and fish this back in. At least now I know, like with the turn signal on, I can see exactly where it is. Next, I'm going to do the fog lights because I just figured out that you could literally, instead of going underneath like I've been doing, you can literally just go right here, turn it, and it's out. Like, I didn't even think about that. So let me go ahead and unplug this with my other hand so that I can get it done real quick. Alright, so we are now installed. Go ahead and put that in back to its proper place. Oh, that's actually sick. That's actually sick. So the light's coming through and it's turning it more into a neon, which I like. I like that a lot. That's actually really, really cool. Now, the only thing left to do is put the headlight on. So we're gonna go ahead and get that done right now. So for the headlight, super easy to do. All you're gonna do is just go down to the connector right down here, plug it, pull it out like so. You have to finagle it a little bit because these wires are about, at this point, shoot, 20-ish years old. So you're just gonna pull it out like that. There we go. Fish this LED in because we can worry about the connector a little bit later. Fish it in. Okay. And do not force these things. It's gonna go in one way and no other way. So if you're gonna force it, then you're doing it wrong. Alright guys, so it is definitely later and I wanted to wait to basically give you guys a night view of what the difference is between halogens and LEDs, and I hope the camera picks it up correctly because GoPros have the worst night sensor and like they don't pick up things at night very well. Here it is. So you guys, I don't think you guys can tell in person, but the passenger side is way brighter than the driver's side. Y'all can even see on the right side how bright it is and on the left side how dull it is. So I would definitely recommend getting LEDs. They're going to be the simplest modification for you to be able to function and see. And then also remember, when you do get LED lights, to please adjust your headlights. Go up to a wall, go up to your garage, whatever you need to do, and adjust your headlights so that you don't blind anyone. Thankfully enough, mine, as you can see on that line, is very it's not too high at all, and once we go lower with the car, it'll drop down a little bit, which will make it so it's not shining too bright at people, which is, you know, going to be nice. But always when you do LEDs, please adjust your headlights so that you're not being that dude blinding everyone. And like, look how bright these are, guys. Like, you can even see light coming through the bottom because this light is shining so bright. It's going underneath here, or maybe that's the fog light, I don't know, but there's some light down here which is super sick, so you can see how bright these are. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am really excited because I've been waiting so long to get these lights installed and show you guys just the differences between halogen and LED. A lot of people like to run projectors or HIDs on the Matrix, which I'm not really a fan of that, just because they take a long time to warm up as far as HIDs go, as well as LEDs. They just take a lot less resistance and they're just a lot brighter, like so much brighter. Like, that side is way brighter than that side. At least in person, you can tell that is way brighter. On camera, it doesn't come out as great. But I'm just so glad because now I can see a lot better. And I'm going to be switching this side out as soon as I get done with this video, so that I'll have LEDs on the whole front. But it totally changes the look of the car, and the driving experience is so much better. So please consider getting LEDs. It would be definitely a improvement for it. And also, huge shout out to Oxito. Thank you guys so much for sending me these out. Can't thank you guys enough for the support that you guys give for the LEDs. And with that being said, guys, I'm gonna end this video here, but don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more, and hit the notifications on. We're going to be diving into the SC build here shortly, so be stoked on that. We're also going to get some stuff for the 4Runner, so also be stoked on that. And then the Matrix will just be getting little things here and there because it's the daily, but it's the car that I use the most. So obviously I want to you know, have it look the nicest because it's always driving around, but also just want to keep bringing you guys XRS content because I love working on this thing. I love driving this thing. It's probably the best daily I've ever had, and it's very functional. I think the next thing I'm going to do on the XRS is going to be putting it close to the ground. So that might be a while from now because I have to get the things to lower it, which I'm not going the cheap way at all. It's going to be kind of pricey, but I don't think anyone else has done this on the Matrix that I know of. There might be some out there, but I know I'm one of the first people on YouTube to do this suspension setup, which I'm really excited for. It's going to look nice. It's going to be very tucked. I'm going to go for a flush fitment. I'm not going to do too much camber or anything like that. It's also going to be nice where I can still drive it as a daily and not have to worry about scraping anything too much. So maybe that gave it away, maybe not, but you guys will have to stay tuned for that. So thank you guys again for watching. Mahalos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And always remember, never forget, guys, always stay positive and stay true to who you are. Until next time, guys. Shoots, Kaden, Chihi, peace, bye.
Search everywhere.